Hi everybody, this is Mabel Pun again with Little Space Yoga. Today I'm home, finding a little bored, so I just look around the house and see what I can play with. So all of a sudden I feel like, I haven't done push-ups for quite some time, so maybe I can do push-ups with something like a table. Now this table has been with me 25, 26 years. It's one of those really hardwood table, very sturdy, very stable, and very strong. So if you're gonna use a table that to sustain your body weight, make sure it's strong enough. And if some of the table might have very sharp edges, I have this one which is really smooth, so I can just go bare hands on it. But if your table have a sharp end, please use a little towel to wrap it up before you hold on to it. Otherwise, it might cut onto some of this nerve here. You might feel like painful. So make sure it's comfortable, it's sturdy, it's strong, and it's not glass. Please don't use glass, okay? It might tip over. Anything that is marble, that is not too slippery, very strong wood with nothing on top will be great. So when you get your table, and if you don't have a table, you can also consider window sill, which would be very sturdy too, but you might need to come a little away and not going too close to it because there's a window in front of you. So find what works and try a few times slowly. Make sure it supports your body weight, it doesn't slide away. Then you can proceed with the drill. So if you're returning viewers, please mark this time. This is where I'm gonna start. So we're gonna do push-ups today with the table. And we'll start with the classic because it's yoga I'm talking about. We'll start with chaturanga. Chaturanga is basically having the elbows by the side of the side body, and then the wrists are lined up with the elbow the whole time. So you're trying to think about brushing your elbow through the side body, and then we come into like a plank position. You actually can have shoes on. Like I have shoes on, sneakers all the time, or with your bare feet is all good. So think about your arms lined up, your fingers point forward, and pushing your hands on the edge of the table. And you pull the elbows back without changing the body shape. Just lean yourself towards the table. And we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so sounds easy, right? Now from here we start to turn the wrist out. The wrist stay in the same spot. So we're going to measure the distance of a hand with the wrist to the middle finger. And from there you press onto the middle finger, your feet are not moving. And then you start moving your wrist onto the same point of your middle finger. So your hands are wider, one hand wider. Okay, from here, same thing. We're going to go for 10, 9, 8, and you may find that the strength come out from different muscles now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then go back. And from here, we're gonna actually turn around with the wrist and point the fingers in. So same spot for the wrist, but you turn the fingers in. Again, different spot of muscle activation. And go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and come away. And from here we measure the spot of the index finger and have the wrist come back in this spot with the fingers pointing out. So it's kind of like how we start, but the fingers are pointing out a little closer than where we start. Most likely you'll feel the elbow actually really squeezing along the side ribs. So I've already done 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and 10. So if you haven't done your 10, finish your 10. And from here, we're gonna turn the fingers down towards the ground, so you have the wrist facing to the other end of the table. You actually can hold on to the rim of the table if that's holdable. Again, make sure it doesn't cut into your fingers, or simply use the wrist. And think about, again, bending the elbows down. Don't bend them out, otherwise you break them. Okay, bend the elbows towards you and lean in. for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, flatten your belly, 5, 4, push with your toes, 3, 2, and 1. And I suggest you hold it for a little while to train your wrist. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, push back, and then walk towards the table. And from here, you want to press the back of the hand on the table with the fingers pointing towards each other, and stick all the fingernails onto the table to flatten the hand on the table. And from here, keep the back of the hand on the table and roll your fingers in to intensify it. So stretch out the back of the wrist. We did a lot of push-ups today, like kind of 50, 60 of them. And just a little drill like that, we already done a lot of push-ups, not even getting down to the ground, so isn't that great? And from here, you just kind of tap the fingers on the table, make sure you get back the control from the nerve, roll onto the fingertips, hold your fists, and kind of shake them forward, down, up and down, sideways, circles, and opposite circles. And then squeeze and open the hands a few times. You can also do some stretches like this, or whatever you like, or call it a day. You've done your workout already. So thank you very much for watching. And remember to like and share the video so more people can get to work out and exercise in an easy way. It's better to have little things done every day than try to get your butt to the gym for 3 hours and then drop that for the next 3 days. So little habits make huge changes. Hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, see you. Have a good day.